Yeah.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay
I ain't
from
trying
me.
to do y'all
We
upgrades
could do the
yet.
beach, we can hang out. Yes, her and the ego to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love?
Alright.
What are we waiting for?
I'm gonna finish my
Life can
upgrades
be
and I'm about to.
tough,
Damn it,
so
wrong
I need
upgrade.
you more
But
and
yeah, I'm
more.
gonna
You
play
need
my
to
craft.
stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all
Trey
night
Smith. Okay.
till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you round if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to give back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough. So I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so at ease, let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal, and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a two-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that
Call you Dale, cause you
Alright, screw it. I'm about to simulate. Fuck it.
What is
It's
this
too many
love?
upgrades.
What are we waiting for? Life can be tough.
Hold on, let me do this. Let me do this fucking jersey for Tariq Woolen, right? Yeah, and I ain't got Xavier Rose putting 29 on. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. For 29 at. Damn, who the fuck got 29? Got another thing coming. This nigga's Rose got 27. Fuck. Got another thing coming. Y'all got y'all force wins? Chiefs. No Ravens. Oh, I'm the only one I get the first win. Shit. Who got number 29, gang? Got another thing coming. This nigga, get your ass off of 29, bro. You're 61 overall, buddy. You shouldn't even have 29. Put you right here. Boom. All right, let me do the schedule. Win. All right. Mark, are you gonna upgrade the players, or are you trying to play right now? I gotta finish mine a little bit. I ain't gonna do all of them though. How many players I gotta do? I'm gonna do 5 more. 5 more players. Done. Quickly. 84 blocking. Kelsey can't block, man. I don't know how many times I gotta say this, man. Hey, Kelsey can't block. How the hell you got 84 block? See that nigga get put on his ass trying to block. Well, the Tyree is rich. Man, don't be talking about my boy Kelsey, man. He can block, man. You know he can't, man. Can't block. That's such a yeah. I would do two more. I mean, one more player. After this one more player. You can't block, man. Yeah. I got a dream and a vision. All right, let me do my Xavier Rose 29, and I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna share screen that bit too. Yeah, be on the lookout. You can't stop them. All right. I am ready. I ain't gonna lie, Tyre, you gotta watch more cool shit. Nah, let me stop playing. You can watch my shit, gang. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. Oh yeah, search, gang. Search. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like
Damn, nigga, I can't see my damn pants. Oh, there we go. You know, niggas get busy with the Patty Mahomes. Patty Mahomes. Let me stop playing. Frozen and shit.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens.
The winner played Tyreek game. Let's get it.
Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship.
I hate this nigga taking J-Lo.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap.
Every time I think of Mark Quill on this tee, I think of J-Lo. Let's get it.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. That's Hill on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. Two men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Claws red, 38. Hut.
Working inside the red zone. Finds his back complete.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. And he's going to be
Fuck, I had that nigga, God. Shouldn't even let me tackle him.
You've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
19, Charger, 19. Here we go, here we go. Let go.
Play action now with Jackson. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
18, Pioneer.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again at the 20. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That's dropped off for Dobbins. Decent game here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, Cowboy 80, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. A 14-yard pickup on 4th and 10. Well done, and they surprise a whole lot of folks by picking up that first.
Let's go.
Jackson's gonna throw again. Completed to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Pete, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Oh, Dobbins loses it. And the Chiefs look like they have it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 6 Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Firing one deep for the end zone. Yeah, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Jackson out of the gun on third. That's caught for the first. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately, the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
The QB keeping this option on first and goal. Shoves him off. It's a 3-yard gain, and they're in great shape now with second and goal from the 1.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resume, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taken in by Hill, right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Brings up second and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Ready?
First down.
Mahomes on first and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And he still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Wait. Down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Set.
Back to the air, Mahomes.
Kansas City.
That's caught. It's Kelsey again. Has room into the secondary. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. Butker to try the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 65, 70 Timberwolves.
Jackson looking to throw. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So it's going to be 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey.
Blitz coming here. Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Tackled on the play by Shaquille Barrett.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're left with 4th and short. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Come on, 18 Rattler, 70 Lions.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here we go. 50, green, blue striker. Green Jackson.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Right back to Hill. This is Cox. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. From the gun, Jackson. He's trying to push the field. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. He's going to try another deep one here. Well, they have a look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Fourth down, it's Jackson. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Ready. Blue, 32. Flight blue. Red, yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get more points to end a lopsided first half. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his fourth first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for two.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a two-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get two.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
50. Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, Jackson headed out right. Looking deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with two interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. That's completed right side. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. But that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
7 Pirates, 2. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Throwing here just before halftime. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40.
Needle. Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Set, cut.
To the air, Mahomes. Ooh, puts him there under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Jackson trying to get on 2nd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Jackson now on 3rd. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Jackson yet again. Throw caught by his running back. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Into traffic, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. Eagle, flat.
Mahomes. Who else? Kelsey's got another. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Now it's Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Ready.
A gain of 12.
Throwing again, Mahomes.
Kansas City.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The give now out of the shotgun. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Butker knocks it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Blitz coming here. Jackson. Oh, nice adjustment to bring in that tip pass. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That is so difficult to do with so much traffic. You're going to see a short pass gets tipped, and you really don't have much time other than to just react and make the catch. Exactly what he does.
And it's dropped off for Dobbins. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the Chiefs' 49-yard line.
Working now from the gun. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Here we go.
And again, it's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Give him 37 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready? Warrior 70.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Jackson's going to throw again. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Chiefs. First down.
95.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Big gain downfield. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Got for big yards on the right side. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Chiefs football, just one quarter away from a postseason victory. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Down, blue striker. 52 black shot. Hut, hut.
Another throw for Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Let's
2nd
go.
and 3.
33, 6, mega. Check, hut.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Kansas City. Chiefs throwing 6 more on the blowout. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And they pick him off again. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18, Hawk 70, Hawk Dragon 60. Ready.
From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, unlike we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Rangers, 70
Jackson yet again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd down.
79 Broncos, Mustang, go.
Jackson now on 3rd. It's on target to Williams. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw 40 breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Well, hey, credit to them, not giving up. Some nice little success here. They convert, they add the 2 points, but not going to do much for them as far as win-loss is concerned today.
Nope, train has already left the station in this one, but they've got a shot. If the league invented a 5-point, I don't know, maybe a 10-point play, Kate.
I love that. We've seen that, right, in like all-star games, maybe a money ball late in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, maybe the Pro Bowl. How about we figure that out in the Pro Bowl first?
Okay, sounds good. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion.
Wide. Set.
First down throw, Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This finds its target. That's Hill. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the
Let's
4-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Here. Hut.
They're going to pass it here. He's got it. It's in close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs continue adding on to that lead.
15.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
At the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And they pick him off again. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, I don't know what more to say. Just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all 3 phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe King. Has room down the left sideline. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six a multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
62.
You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
Ready.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Set.
Now it's Mahomes. 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
A gain of 30. First down,
Throw in is Mahomes. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
White. Here we go. 10 black. Hut.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. There's that man again. It's Hill. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready. Red 38. Blue striker. Red cycle. Ready.
Throwing again. Mahomes. Finds his back complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down.
Another throw for Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. They get this down to the 7-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Come on, set. Rail, yellow, 50, green. Fury, yellow. Set.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Escapes the pocket. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. After the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 red. Drill, 52. Drill, green. Set, go.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Chiefs are running them out of the building. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, it turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Buying some time right. Big gain downfield. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This one, St. Andrews out right. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be